Acquiring the skill of leadership is possible. Even the most effective leaders get better at handling ever higher degrees of accountability over time. Investing in your own leadership development opens doors. Gaining the ability to explain what leadership is, how it is done, and which approaches and styles are most widely used will help you develop into the type of leader you want to be. Along with action and communication tactics and accountability models like servant leadership, authoritarian, and laissez-faire authoritative beliefs are also studied. As these attributes have a significant impact on a leader's performance, we also discuss how crucial it is to prioritize honesty, purpose, and empathy. The characteristic approach holds that people who possess talent and natural leadership qualities advance to positions of authority. Their honesty, kindness, knowledge, and confidence are the reasons behind this. To restate, the secret to realizing one's potential as an effective leader is to foster leadership development. This matters because the core components of learning leadership should be modeling, teaching, and experiential learning, all of which can be achieved through incremental development. It will be easier to distinguish between task management and leadership if you place an emphasis on problem-solving strategies, casting vision, and interpersonal interactions. Positive thinking, a distinct goal, and enthusiasm are essential qualities of a leader. The notion put forth by Vince Lombardi, that leaders are made, not born, provides a definite method for identifying leadership. They are the product of immense work, which is what each of us must do in order to achieve anything truly significant. These concepts ought to be the cornerstone of every competent leader. A few examples of different forms of leadership. An authoritarian, boss-canted leadership style is comparable to that of an autocrat, who seizes control and concentrates their power. These leaders appear to be rigid in their policies and frameworks, which results in a high degree of power imbalance. They also seldom solicit feedback from their subordinates, engage in little social interaction, intimidate, and harass workers as a kind of coercion. Although these powers have advantages and disadvantages, this strategy could work quite well in some circumstances. People are under pressure to deliver services in a limited length of time, thus, this must be completed swiftly. Knowing the advantages is essential, because it will give planning a clear path in times of emergency and incompetent leadership. The drawbacks are also evident. Employees jeopardize their low morale and reduce turnover by working less when management is not around and disobeying explicit instructions. Above all, poor quality work with a lack of originality. Poor business outcomes and a decline in customer satisfaction are typically the outcomes of these circumstances. This type of leadership comes with far more costs than benefits. Democratic leadership is based on the idea that having 2 points of view is always preferable to having just one. Furthermore, it fosters collaboration and endeavors to reach the best decisions while ensuring that suggestions are appropriately taken into account. Democratic leaders gather information through surveys, meetings, data collection, and conversations. In order to arrive at a decision that might not be final, they then ask for more recommendations. For this kind of leadership to be effective, engagement is essential. According to these leadership theories, a moderate amount of authority can raise spirits and prevent subordinates from feeling intimidated. Other benefits of this style include high productivity, creativity, high job satisfaction, high performance, high motivation, a sense of ownership, and ongoing performance improvements. Nevertheless, there are drawbacks, like a substantial time commitment and the potential for frustration due to the exclusion of some ideas. Engaging is crucial for better outcomes when using this style of leadership. These leadership philosophies promote a low perceived threat level, which encourages candid communication without frightening followers and boosts morale. Again, because it cultivates a sense of ownership and continuously enhances performance, this approach has advantages like high output, innovation, creativity, strong problem-solving skills, high job satisfaction, and high motivation. Among its drawbacks are the substantial time investment required and the potential for frustration arising from the incomplete representation of all perspectives. To sum up, Consumer Trading Organization Limited will keep hosting other concepts.